Hello, welcome to another episode of Black Ice 73. If you looked at the thumbnail, you know what I'm talking about. Superstitions. We're teaching our children how to lie at an early age. Do we teach our children how to be liars? A superstition is nothing but a lie. And I think we start off teaching them lies when we tell them about the Easter Bunny, Santa Claus, Thanksgiving. Are we teaching our children how to lie? Step on the crack, bet your mama back. Walk on the ladder, spill salt, you should pinch it over your shoulder. You break a mirror, 7 year bad luck. Don't split the pole. I do that. I tell my daughter, don't split that pole, girl. I be telling my daughter that. Don't split that pole. Get back around here. But are we teaching our children how to lie? We need to question ourselves. Like tomorrow, in the Christian community, majority of the Christians gonna be celebrating Christmas. And we all know, as an adult, Christmas don't have anything to do with Christ's birthday. You can tell by the thousands of commercials you're gonna see on TV about Christmas. You can ride up in the Walmart parking lot and see how full the parking lot is. You walk up, ride up in any park. This is not an endorsement for Walmart neither, but you can ride up any apartment that sell things. What about now, Shanti? They drunk on my phone. You ride up in any apartment, uh, any parking lot in the stores now. You're gonna basically find them full. Trying to find trying to find gift for our children on this imaginary holiday tomorrow. And then the next few months, I still ain't never explained how eggs and a bunny rabbit represent Easter. No. But first of all, I'm gonna talk about Christmas right now. Because since tomorrow is Christmas. I'm not telling you not to celebrate Christmas, but I am saying that Christmas is teaching our children how to lie. When you can tell your child or children for 9 years there's a Santa Claus. In my daughter's case, she found out when she was 4. My younger daughter, she found out when she was 4. There was no Santa Claus. Her mom I don't know. Her mom just told her wasn't no Santa Claus. I wouldn't let her go on with the lie because she enjoyed it. But the big question is, are we teaching our children how to be liars? And Christmas, all these holidays, most of them, ain't nothing but superstition. So like if the cat running, why it have to be a black cat that run in front of your car? You got to put a cross or something on top of the windshield. I never believed that. Black cats are beautiful to me. But it's some of the superstitions that you that we were taught. But Christmas, we're teaching our children that an overweight Caucasian guy will come down the chimney with everybody at home, sneak in. Instead of stealing from you, you're gonna sneak in and give you stuff, give you presents. But at the same time, our parents and grandparents and uncles using our hard-earned money to buy for our children, and we getting credit to a overweight Caucasian guy. Once again, are we teaching our children how to lie? I'm laughing at my daughter. Uh, she mad right now. She ain't mad at me, but I'm taking the blunt of her anger. You know how it is. I will be the good one. Oh, she mad. Y'all just don't know. But yeah, are we teaching our children how to be liars? She is so frustrated right now. Can I tell them why you're frustrated? I'm gonna tell them anyway. My daughter is frustrated right now because she was over her mom's house on Monday and she was asleep. Her niece snatched her phone while I was being charged. She snatched it out and she think it's the charger. I went and bought her a charger today. But she's like, Daddy, maybe the charger messed up. I keep telling her her niece done broke something inside her phone. And she don't want to hear nothing I'm saying. But that's how it is though. But back to it. So we gonna have our children believing that a overweight Caucasian guy gonna come down the chimney, break in our house. Yep, break in our house and leave presents. He 9 year olds on down. Make her excited on December the 25th. But older children excited too. Even though they don't know, even though they know it's not a Santa Claus, but they still wake up excited too. They're like, oh, look what Santa Claus brought me. And we got to sit there with that stupid look on our face. He said, oh, open that present, see what Santa Claus brought you. Oh, you must have been nice this year. Come on. Let's stop teaching our children and grandchildren and nieces and nephews and cousins these lies. Take credit for the stuff you do for your children. Your children don't know that you don't work hard and spent that hard earned money or save up on that money just to give them that darn PlayStation. Give them that bike. Go get that darn present or shoes they requested. But you're gonna get that credit all to a overweight Caucasian man. Like I was looking at the video, this live stream with this lady named Michi X, and she was telling us, she was telling us, why do we go along with this charade? This charade. Why we don't just pick out, like she was saying in her video, she said, I don't celebrate Christmas. That's what she said. She said, throughout the year, I just buy my daughters stuff throughout the year. Surprise them throughout the year. Show them what they did on the 25th. And buy her children nothing. Like, oh, there was Santa Claus brought. And I would listen to that. I'm like, I definitely feel that. Even though my daughters, they old enough to know it's not a Santa Claus. But why I wait till one day out of the year other than their birthday to get on something for Christmas or celebrating a fishing. We know it is fishing. I'm not telling nobody to stop believing in Jesus Christ, but even the Bible didn't even say when Jesus Christ was born. I know. I know. It's not gonna be one of them popular videos. I ain't gonna just stay on Christmas. Oh no. I'm gonna move on to Valentine's Day. Come on. Valentine's Day? You my woman? I love you all year round. Now on just one day, February the 14th. You're going out to dinner throughout the whole year. We're not gonna just go to the overcrowded restaurant just to sit down and talk to each other. You go on a date, oh, because it's Valentine's Day. We need to start believing these superstitions. Yep, we need to start believing. We need to start teaching our children. That's the main thing. It's $1 trillion. You hear me? The big T. $1 trillion getting spent for this one day right here on December 25th to buy your children stuff they claim to be on sale, but most of the time they be on jacked up the prices so they can make some more money. But we still fall for the same old crap. We fall for this. We go through the same old crap every year, and then the children might play with the toys or the video games or something for 2 days. The lifespan of a toy in a video game. Yeah, take the video game back. The lifespan of the toys and the special things you think the children want or they say they want. It's 2 days. They lose interest in that stuff in 2 days. You, the parent, like, why you ain't playing with the gift? I thought you like it. Yeah, I like it, but you know, I don't want to play with it right now. So in your inside, you feeling hurt, like you don't spent this money, and you don't went through all this doing hassle of Black Friday, or going to last minute shopping, hoping that you can find something where they don't raise the price on the thing, just for your children to play with it for 2 days. You think I'm lying, Shanti?
Hmm.
When you getting your toys, how many days you played with them?
One day.
My daughter says she played with her toy for one day. I told you the life cycle of a toy is 2 days. Then they in a box or under the bed or throughout the house. You're like, and then you get mad with them. You get mad with them, and you know why you get mad? Cause you go out and you go to your coworkers, you go to your family members, and you brag about, I bought this for my child for Christmas. I got that for my child for Christmas. Then the child like, I don't want this mess. I asked for this. I ain't asked for a room full. How am I gonna play with a room full of dolls and a room full of cars and how am I gonna play with all that stuff? A child got their favorite, like, bam, this is my favorite. This is what I'm gonna play with all the time. The other stuff, in the toy box. It's in the toy box. You know the things you donated last year that you got for Christmas? You donated. It's gonna be the same old done thing gonna happen this year. You gonna donate them toys to Christmas, or you gonna be throwing them away because the child don't gonna pull them apart because they don't give a damn about them toys. Only you give a damn, for your ego to tell your folks, I spent this much on Christmas. That's it. The Christmas when you go to church. I went to church for years, and don't get me wrong, I believe in Jesus and God, but I don't believe in the Christmas thing. Not at all. I would not celebrate Christmas. I'm going down to family and friend house tomorrow, but I won't be celebrating Christmas ever again. I'm planning on living. I'm planning on living for 40 more years. Good Lord willing. But I would not celebrate Christmas no more. We too old. Be honest with you. We too old to be telling these lies to our children. Without us, There won't be no Christmas. Without the lies that we tell our children, there won't be no Christmas. I can't just say it. It's a Christian thing because Jehovah's Witnesses don't celebrate Christmas. And Jehovah's Witnesses are Christian too. You're superstitious. All those superstitions. I was telling Valentine's Day, superstition. It's all about making money, selling chocolate. And they be talking about why is the obesity rate rising in the United States? The obesity rate rising because you get chocolate sold to them. You got the little Reese cup pieces, everything sold to the children. Uh, you know, that's why the obesity rate is rising in the United States. For every holiday, you pretty much eating terrible food. Like tomorrow, there's gonna be people eating 2, 3 plates of food. You talking about, oh, I had to unbuckle my pants. I had to unbuckle these pants and stuff. I don't ate so much. I'm so tired. I need to take a nap. Man, if we start teaching our children these superstitions, we won't have to go through all this hassle. I understand, but one thing good about Christmas, the Christmas holiday, that you get a chance to see family and friends that you don't get a chance to spend time with. Because a lot of time, that's the only time you be off when they be off. You can still do that, but we can do it like change the name. You know what I'm saying? Instead of saying December 25th is Christmas, say this is the Jones family reunion, the Williams family reunion. You know, treat it like it's a family reunion in the wintertime. Don't treat it just like it's a mandatory time that you got to spend money, or your children gonna be mad at you. You know, I told my daughter, I told my sweetie, I said this year I would not celebrate Christmas no more. Didn't I tell you that, Shanta? You got to say yes out loud.
Oh, yes, sir.
See, it, it don't make no sense. But don't I would never not. Oh, she pissed off by this phone too. See him. But I would not or judge anybody about them celebrating Christmas. But we need to start lying to our children. 'Cause I believe we teaching our children how to be a liar. Like when Easter coming up. Yeah, that's a big holiday for the Christians. But where the eggs and the where the eggs come in at? Where the bunny rabbit come in on Easter? The Easter is celebrating when Jesus arose from the grave. Why we spend millions of dollars buying dresses and a little suit for the children to go out there and say a Easter speech that y'all forced them to go out there and say? On top of their schoolwork and all that stuff, you got them memorizing or doing a speech. They might say for doing 3 or 4 seconds, but y'all make it seem like it's the most stressful thing for the children. I'm trying to stress and got to memorize it. So when they mess up, say it again, do it again. You even make me go out there and look bad. Fussing at the children cause an unnecessary stress. Easter, 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 Easter. Need to stop lying to these children. I know I keep saying it because I mean it. We need to stop lying to our children. We can we can teach our children, as you're a Christian, we can teach them that Jesus rose from the grave. Then like Mardi Gras. We need to stop lying to our children. The Mardi Gras. How your world you're gonna be part of Mardi Gras gonna be part of People dressed up in devil uniforms and uh, zombies and being drunk and all that kind of stuff. And then on Tuesday, Ash Tuesday, you get a darn black ash on your forehead. And then all that's supposed to take away all your sin. We got too many lies going on. And then there's too many lies, Live, get lost during Mardi Gras. Because all the drinking and people getting robbed and shot down in Mardi Gras. No, don't tell you that. Don't tell you that. But as Tuesday, what they gonna tell you to give up? You gotta give up one thing you love. People tell me I'm giving up chocolate. I'm giving up Starbucks. I'm giving up Burger King. I'm giving up, Dunkin' Donuts and all that kind of crap. Come on, man. What they got to do with Jesus? Cause you getting us and doing snack food. Sound ridiculous, man. If we think about it, come on. If we think about this junk, be like, this junk sound ridiculous. And I'm just on Easter. St. Patrick. St. Patrick's supposed to be a saint for the Irish. So how you tell me it's supposed to be celebrating a saint for the Irish, but end up being some drunken fools going up and down the street, DUIs, liquor stores selling out. And the people who celebrate St. Patrick's don't even know why they're celebrating St. Patrick's. A lot of people don't. They don't know it's supposed to be celebrating or doing fishing. Uh, a fishing, uh, a person they name as a saint. They just said he was a saint. Was it a saint of liquor? The saint of beer? The saint of party? Come on, man. St. Patrick's an excuse for people to go out in the street, get drunk. And these cities be hosting these parties and celebration. Oh, when I went to the Navy, when I was in the Navy, on my first ship, we went down to Savannah, Georgia twice. Had a ship named USS Savannah. Just Japan, Shanti. The ship named USS Savannah. So we went down there. The ship no longer is decommissioned now. But we went down to Savannah, Georgia 2 years in a row on St. Patrick's Day. They were selling green beer. They were walking up and down the street drunk, regurgitating and all that kind of stuff. Come on. But it's supposed to be celebrating a saint. You see how most Christian holidays that they have us celebrating all will end up when you're spending money or getting drunk. Yeah. Yep. And then Labor Day. They said Labor Day is supposed to be the celebrating of the freedom of the slaves. That's the lie they told. But the Labor Day is when a group of black people in South Carolina buried a soldier who was killed. That's how Labor Day started. They gave it a name, Labor Day. No, I'm sorry. I apologize. Memorial Day. That's where Memorial Day came from. A group of black people, so-called supposed to be enslaved black people, buried a soldier who was killed. That was Memorial Day started. But guess what? That day's been hijacked. That day about celebration and people getting drunk and in the streets and stuff. having parades. Parades they had don't have nothing to do with memorials, celebrating the dead. None of that stuff. There'd be a group of people in some cities, a group of people get together, get drunk, hang in the field, and most of the time it'd be shooting. Mm-mm. Yep. I see all the holidays as superstition. Thanksgiving, we celebrated the genocides of people. We celebrate the genocides of the people who were native to this land. When you hear people talking about Native American, they always show the same image of them people in Oklahoma and stuff like that. But you got to dig real hard and far to find a Native American that look like me, look like my daughter, look like my grandmother now, the same skin tone. My grandmother told me, cause I wasn't one of the people. I love talking to my grandmother. Rest in peace. That how our family was part of the Cherokee tribe. But a lot of people in our family were scared to say anything because they know they'll laugh at you. These people calling us African American. How the world we gonna be African American? I went through this story before. There's no way they had enough ship to transfer 21 million black people to this country. There's no way when the ships can only hold 22 people. That's including the crew. Because if that was the case, no ships will still be going back and forth now. The same ships that were in operation. We seen on on the pictures they show us that at the bottom of the ship they have hundreds of black people down at the bottom. None that's a lie. They had to have they doing their food, their gear and all that stuff down at the bottom too. So, you know. But they love to send us Negroes or slaves a ship from Africa when we were already over here in the land of America way before the Caucasian come from Europe. Thanks to Jesse Jackson, another superstition. Thanks to Jesse Jackson, a couple more brown people going that bed, Ronald Reagan to change our fake ethnicity to African American. Come on, man. Oh man, they don't want you to know the truth. They don't want you to know the truth. I teach my daughter. My daughter, she a brighter virgin I am, but I let her know. These people see you the same as they see other Negroes, other Native Americans. Oh yeah, it's so bad. Like I said, we get made fun of when you say you're a Native American, even by your same color of your people. They be begging to say I'm African American. I'm from Africa. My folks from Africa, but there's nowhere in history of Africa to show that they sent people over here in the United States. Sent millions of people over here in the United States to be slaves. There's nowhere in the history of Africa. And then some of the Africans that have been spoken to, only reason they know about the so-called slave trade in the United States is what they read in the book. I tell you, man, we've been lied to. We've been told these superstitions. They forced our ancestors to believe this junk. and they passed along to us, our grandparents who knew the truth, but they were afraid to say anything because they were born in the 20s, and my great grandma was born in the early 1900s, and they knew the consequences if they spoke the truth about their original uh, nationality. Yeah, so I had one along with it. But me, like I said, I spoke to my grandma, and she told me we were part of the Cherokee Nation. And I said that one time in school, now all those people just started laughing. He said you're Indian. Come on, look up in history, man. All you gotta do is look up in history. All you gotta do is do your own research. Do your own. Like I was so passionate about it. Like I told you, I'm from a small town. What it was? It was earlier this year. It was earlier. No. I'm sorry. It was in 2018. I went to our courthouse where all the rackets was. You know, from the people who got married, for death certificates, all the records. You know what I found? There was a lot of people got married in that time. You know what I did not find? They ain't have no records of nobody was slaves in that town. This Midwest Georgia. I was raised up in Midwest Georgia, and there are no records in the courthouse. And the records go back into the early 1800s. There were no records of any slaves in that town. None. I went up there and looked. I went through the record books. I have a cousin that worked in that area, and she said, I don't went through these records too. I ain't never seen anything about slavery. Nothing about slavery. We've been lied to our whole life, man. In the United States, we've been lied to our whole life. And it's been passed, the lie been passed down and passed down until the Caucasian, oh, I don't like calling them white. Their skin tone don't match white. You know, I ain't trying to be sarcastic, but you look in the definition in the dictionary that describe as Caucasian. People think, oh, they'll call them Caucasian. That's an insult. How that be an insult? Calling me an African American is an insult. Yeah, I'd rather for you to call me brown or call me a Negro. But the lies, that superstition, you know how I started off? The lies and superstition started from way back in there. They don't got passed down. They don't put it in the school book saying we were slaves. You know my first feeling about Caucasian when I was growing up turned negative when I seen the movie Roots. How they were showing that black people supposed to have been beat. That was my first feeling about Caucasians from that movie. I'm like, that how I did our ancestors? They were beating them and chains and killing them for no reason. Oh man, that molded how I felt. I kind of I grew out of it as I got older and found out a lot of those lies. A lot of that stuff were lies. That we wasn't slaves. We didn't come from Egypt. That's what a lot of black people like saying. A lot of Negroes love saying we from Egypt. We were kings and queens. We from this down island right here. That's where we from. We from this down island of North America. We ain't from no darn Egypt. We ain't from no darn West Africa. Come on. We ain't from no Middle East. We ain't from Israel. We not an Israelite. We not a Hebrew. We from the United States. At the time, as they said, it was Turtle Island. It wasn't the United States. So people, we've been lied to. The superstitious, like I said, the same lies we were taught. It's the same lies we're teaching our children. Superstitious lies. Lies. From slavery, lies. From holidays, lies. From walking under a ladder, lies. Black cat crossing the road, lies. Damn rabbit foot, lies. Horseshoe, lies. Throwing a pinch of salt over your shoulder, lies. Doing what else? Stepping on your crack, break your mama back, lies. It's just we were raised on lies, man. We were raised on lies. You know why they can't get fat? You know why they can't get lies over our head now? We got too much information. You know they used to make a doing saying if you put it in a book, you can hide it from black people. You can't hide nothing from nobody now. This is the information era. This is you pick up that cell phone, get information. This laptop I'm talking on, get information. You get too much information now. You can't lie to the people. They still try to. Politics, biggest lie in the world. Biggest superstition in the world right there. They can lie. Our politician is the biggest superstition in the world right now. What? Biggest superstition in the world. I know it sounds crazy, but we all know our politicians, Republican, Democrat, Independent, all of them, friends, co-workers. They co-workers. Their job is to stir up lies. Their job is to make you feel scared, but they could pass this amendment, pass this law, and we just fall for it because we've been lied to. We've been told we need to choose this party, and you need to choose that party. You're supposed to be a Democrat. You're supposed to be a Republican. Like I'm an independent voter. Oh, you're independent voter. Oh man, true story. I ain't even lying to you. True story. I went out there to vote. So they had you send at the table. They said, well, you need to fill out some more information. And the lady who saw my thing, she said, you didn't fill out Democrat? You didn't fill out Republican? You're independent? What? You're supposed to be a Democrat. How am I supposed to be a Democrat? You explain to me how I'm supposed to be a Democrat. For the color of my skin, I'm supposed to be a Democrat? Come on. Freaking crazy, man. We've been lied to. And I'm going to tell you, besides being the biggest liar or biggest superstition, it's the preacher. I ain't got my one law person. But the preacher who getting government tax break, who don't supposed to be, the church and the state supposed to be separated, when the election come around, like it coming up now in the United States, you got politicians gonna be like, well, I ain't trying to tell you. I mean, you got a preacher comes up, well, I ain't gonna tell you who to vote for. You got the way you gonna think for yourself, but Donald Trump now I'm trying to tell you what to do now. Donald Trump is a liar now. Huh? I ain't trying to tell you who to vote for though. But I do with me. But if it were me, I would vote Democrat. I would vote Democrat. I'm blue. You think a lie. You think a lie, man. You think a lie. I could bet you $1,000 right now, maybe $1 million, that Hillary Clinton ain't stepped foot in another black church since she lost the election. You want to take me on that bet? You want to take me on that bet? Take me on that bet. I bet Hillary Clinton ain't stepped foot in another damn black church since she lost the election to be the president. But she made her damn tour. She took her tour through the black churches. Because she know them black preachers are Negro preachers. Say it right. The Negro preachers were her biggest endorsement. Because they know most of the time the Negro is going to listen to they preacher. Hey, they call them Reverend, uh, Pastor, Evangelist. But you know something? Reverend, Pastor, Evangelist is made up words. Made up. Another superstition, another lie. There's no such thing as a pastor, a reverend, deacon, evangelist, a pope, or a father. There's no such thing as none of them. They're supposed to be brothers and sisters. Their titles shouldn't be larger than yours. You go to that church, you're supposed to be equal. Nobody higher than you but God and Jesus. That's it. But that's for people who don't know, who've been lied to, be worshiping these men on this earth. Oh man. Oh man, y'all don't understand. I'm talking to stuff. I know I'm talking about some stuff that is not popular. I know. I know I'm talking about some stuff that we were made to believe when we was a child. I know. I know. We supposed to go along with the tradition. But as you see, I don't call it tradition. I call it a superstition. I call it a lie. The superstition is a lie. We need to start teaching our children how to be liars. We do. We need to stop teaching our children how to be liars. We need to tell our children the truth. If your child could understand you when they say go to the bathroom, your child can understand going to the bathroom, go, get something that child can say, I'm hungry, I'm ready to eat. That's the age you need to be teaching your children the correct stuff. Instead of teaching them about this Santa Claus, the Easter, the St. Patrick's Day, this Thanksgiving, this Christmas. If we teach them that stuff, if we teach our children at an early age the proper things they need to be taught, they won't believe this crap. Won't believe this stuff that we teaching them false mess. We teaching our children how to be liars. We teaching our children how to be liars. You know what? When my daughter came to me at 4 and her mom told her it wasn't no Santa Claus, you know what I asked her? I said, you want me to tell you the truth or you want me to lie to you? And daughter said, Daddy, tell me the truth. I said, ain't no such thing as Santa Claus. Ain't no such thing as Easter or the Easter bunny and all that stuff. None of that stuff. Cause my daughter tell you, I don't lie to her. I tell her the truth. I refuse to lie to her. And that's what we need to do. We need to stop lying to our children. My one person. I don't know if you a parent. I don't know you're a uncle or auntie. I don't know you're a grandparent. But today let's start today and start teaching our children, telling our children lies. Our ancestors. Let this end. Let this be the end of the line from our ancestors. We the ancestors now. Us adults. We are the ancestors to our young nieces and nephews and cousins and all this stuff. Let us start doing new era of the truth. It's not hard. They start a new era of the truth. They be the role models instead of being the actors and actors and sports figures and these politicians and these people who earn their wealth the wrong way by selling drugs, by the hustling and lying and stealing. Let us be their role models. Let us tell them the truth. Let us tell them you need to work hard to get what you want, or work smart to get what you want. Let's tell them about the shortcuts. Let's stop glorifying the doing drug dealers in our families and the killers in our families, the doing thieves and all. Let's stop glorifying them people. I'm tell you, especially in my family, the guys that went to prison or been to jail, they're the most popular people in our family. The ones that try to hustle the other family member, most popular person in the family. You know what I'm looked at? I'm looked at as a lame. I'm looked at one of the lame people in our family because I ain't never been in trouble. Because I don't do nothing illegal. Because I think before I act. I'm not spontaneous. I'm not. You tell me to do, I said, why? Well, I'm gonna get out of it. Why I get in trouble? Is it illegal? I'm asking you a question. But I'm looked at as the lame person. Black sheep of the family. I'm the black sheep of the family. And I ain't never been in trouble. I'm the black sheep. Come on. They're crazy, ain't it? Isn't that crazy? The people who get in trouble or be disrespectful are the one who get glorified. They call me quiet because I respect my elders. Oh, you're so quiet. You know you don't say nothing. No, I respect my elders. I ain't gonna go out here and tell my excuse me, but they said shit. Come on. You disrespecting your elder. Come on. You know what pissed you know what made me mad? I ain't gonna lie to you. I know I wasn't in my older daughter's life 100% like I am with my baby daughter. But my older daughter, I heard my older daughter curse for the first time last weekend when we went to her graduation. I heard her cuss when she was talking to her mama. I like, maybe she just saying something for example. Then she asked me to my, do you tell our daughter to get the hell out your face? I looked at her like, you know, I'm telling you, I looked at her for about a few seconds. I said, I do not speak to my daughter like that. I said, every once in a while, I might say a curse word to my daughter. But I don't just randomly just curse at my daughter. And when I heard her curse, I was so disappointed. I like, this young lady don't respect me at all. Oh, you know, I'm 46. My dad ain't never heard me cuss. He never heard me curse. My mom, rest in peace. She died when I was 35. She never heard me curse. She might heard me say lie one time. My grandmother never heard me. Great grandmama, granddaddy, nobody. Even my aunties. I got an auntie. Uh, she about 5, 6 years old now, maybe 7. I was so shocked when I heard her children curse. You know when they were talking to her. I said, huh? So they curse. I did. I was in my 20s then. Church. Wait, what? 20s or 30? I was like, I said, you let them cuss around you like that? I'm serious. I was totally, I was shocked. Yeah, they curse, huh? You know, ain't no problem. It was a problem to me. They just my cousins. I'm like, wow. You know, I'm like, what I was raised with these people. You know, I was raised around the people. And they not the only one. I got other cousin that cuss around their parent. I think I heard my sister cuss around my mom. But I started thinking to myself, was it me who raised myself or taught myself to be respectful? Cause the same people who were raised around the same people, what I'm saying? The people I'm related to were raised at the same time, in the same era I was raised in. And they cursing and disrespectful and all that kind of stuff. So did I teach my own self not to be that way? That's the only way I could see it. Cause my older cousin and younger cousin doing this stuff, I guess I just chose a different route. I don't know. It- I think once we stop lying to our children and stop being our children friend, I think everything will be better. That's how we change the world. Cause my daughter can. I tell her today, come over and talk to me. There's something wrong with you. Come talk to me. But I tell her, you ain't really disrespect me. You ain't gonna disrespect around me. I said, you feel grown? I just told her today. I just told her today. I said, once you turn 18 or 19, and you tell me I'm grown, all right, you on your grown folk own then. If she turn 18 or 19, she tell me, even she in her 20s or 30s, she tell me, I'm grown, Dad. I don't need to listen to you. All right, I'm gonna let you survive in this grown world, like I had to survive from the age of what, basically from the age of 15 until now. Cause I'd rather for me to teach her how life are or life is. It are or is. It wasn't two. I'd rather teach her how life is than have to find out on her own. I don't want her to be raised up like, ooh, whispering through the world and thinking that's how the world is. Like, I need this. And it just automatically happen. I want to go this place. Automatic crank up the car. And you go. Mm-mm. I'm trying to teach her how the life works. I don't want her to get caught up in this monopoly. Ever since she been 4, ever since she been 4, I've been telling her the effect that alcohol, drugs, and smoking cigarettes and stuff have on your body, and don't do it. Ever since she been 4, ever since my daughter learned how to, you know, just comprehend what I'm talking about, I've been telling her the importance of getting good grades and going to college and get a job that actually gonna pay. Get a degree that you're gonna actually get paid in college instead of just getting a degree. I tell her, I said, look at me for example. Do you want to get off of work and you be limping like I do? I get off of work Sunday. I had to sit in the car at least by 2 or 3 minutes just before I step out because I be hurting so bad. So I be telling my daughter, I said, you don't want to be like that. Like right now, go ahead, pick it up, son. Right now, she's stressing because her phone got messed up by her niece. And she's thinking right now, oh my, in her mind, she thinking it's like this is very stressful moment. I'm just distraught or I'm angry. It's just a little part. This is just a bump in the road right here. Technology is made to be messed up. You know, that phone is nothing. But right now, she think that phone is everything. She got a frown on her face. She's looking pissed off. But she just don't know. This phone is nothing. This phone, this little mess right here is nothing. Just a blimp in the road. That's all it is. So she just 16 in 11th grade. They're just a little blimp in the road. Once you learn that, once you learn this, She gonna learn that when she get older, she gonna learn like if she think about at this moment at 16 that her phone broken and she be in her 20s, she was like, oh shoot, I gotta get ready to go to work. I gotta pay this bill. I gotta make sure I got gas. I gotta balance this book. I got to make sure I gotta go in there and do my job and make sure I still have a job for the next week and if I can have money. She gonna forget. She gonna even think about this phone when everything else get to her in life. So I'm trying to prepare her now, you know, that I'm trying to tell her now that this phone right here, just a phone. She already don't have like doing 4 or 5 phones in her lifetime. She's just 16. So I don't know why she acting like this is the end of the world because this phone done messed up. But at least her niece done messed up this phone. I keep telling her, so you better call your sister and let her know. But she keep telling me the same thing. They ain't gonna do nothing about it. So and I know what she doing. She think I'm gonna just go out there and run and buy another phone. If I do, it's gonna be later on. It ain't gonna be right now. Yeah. Hey, one person. I truly I'm truly happy that you listen to my video. I know you might be a YouTube employee, somebody who monitors doing what's going on YouTube, but I'm sure they appreciate it. I know you don't leave no comments or nothing, but you know, thanks for watching and stop. Let's stop lying to our children. Let's stop passing on these superstitions. Let's stop passing on these lies that we were taught, were forced down our throat, that we didn't know no better. And let our children, let's teach our children for nothing won't get past them. But let's teach our children about politics. A child is not too young. I'll tell you, oh, you were about 5 or 6 when I first took you to the polling booth. I took my daughter uh, to the polling booth with me 2 or 3 times, and I showed her how to vote or introduce her to politics. You know, we got to teach. I didn't know. I mean, my first time vote, I didn't know what the word I was doing. I wasn't taught. So I'm telling you, little stuff we got to teach our children. And they start teaching them, cause I wasn't taught finance. I'm a self-taught person when it comes to finance. I'm about to end the video. I'll talk to you later.